Hello. I have returned to Kingdom Rush. I was not doing nothing. I'm preparing for another series to create, actually. One that I think will probably be a lot better. It's a bit more of a challenge run than simply playing a game. And since Rotwick is actually not known for being that hard, I think... who should I go with? Let's go with Malik.
Out of my way!
Alright, so... this is Rotwick. It is a level that spams low health enemies, low to medium a lot of the time. And we are on veteran, right? I'm sorry, I just haven't. Okay. So, the obvious answer at first is just artillery, which makes a reasonable amount of sense.
Fully loaded! I pity the fool!
Might and magic.
Oh, don't quite have... It's alright, I'll just... Oh, okay, they start with the Skeleton Knights. It's not... Okay. Well, might as well just... I just need 10 gold, really. Really just need 10 gold, that's all I need.
Freedom! Out of my way!
Yeah, I'll probably rain of fire this wave anyway, but I would like to upgrade you a bit more.
Can't touch this!
Ooh, now we introduce the mighty zombie.
Freedom!
Yeah, I definitely want to rain fire at a huge crowd of Skeleton Knights such as this. Okay, Malik, I'm gonna send you over here. So yeah, zombies, they are kind of basic enemies, though they do have a good amount of health. Now, I forget, honestly, I think that the Halloween levels in Kingdom Rush Frontiers came first, and this was released second, actually. So I do believe that the zombie enemies are actually taken from Kingdom Rush Frontiers, and not the other way around. Yeah, they're not too bad to deal with, even on veteran, as you can see.
It's hammer time.
I will say, this level, you can tell it's not part of the original kind of Kingdom Rush game design. The waves, there's 15 of them, but they drag out a lot longer. That's the philosophy that they would bring into Kingdom Rush Origins, specifically, I think. Giant rats. And certainly into Kingdom Rush Vengeance, but we won't even talk about that game. Alright, so giant rats have poison abilities. They poison. And they're fast, but they're also weak. They kill reinforcements pretty quick, as you can tell. we're actually going to use this level as an opportunity to employ some more big berthas, because as I'm sure you... Actually, I'm not sure, but I do believe in the last episode, several weeks ago, I said that I had noticed I had most achievements, but I didn't have the Big Bertha achievements yet. Oh, they make little squeaks. They make little squeaky squeaks. That's cute.
It's hammer time.
Skeleton knight, giant rat. Okay. I just realized that we actually have money. Oh, yay. So this is why I want barbarians in this level, because of this.
Out of my way.
The thing that kind of plagues this whole level. These skeletons that spawn a couple feet away from the exit.
Can't touch this. A pity the fool. Say hello to my little friend.
Alright.
It's hammer time.
But yeah, it's barbarianing time.
Freedom! Out of my way. Can't touch this.
Zombie. Okay.
A pity the fool.
Oh yeah, also, zombies can also spawn from random areas across the map. These are, like, predetermined. They're predetermined parts of the waves. It's not, like, random, infinite spawning. They're part of the wave. You just don't get to see that they're gonna come out of there. There's kind of a little bonus thing factored in. Yeah, this is peak game design. all the Kingdom Rush pros, they make fun of this level quite a bit. Or 33 wargs. I'm so scared of 33 wargs. I'm sure there's gonna be like zombies or something spawning from the different spaces, but yeah, skeletons at the exit are not that far over. Should put more behind the barbarians. Alright. Zombie, skeleton, okay, never.
Out of my way.
We do probably want these guys to have throwing axes. Can you imagine how easy this level would be if I was playing it with Ignis? This kind of level's made for Ignis, honestly. didn't even need to do that. I'm just lazy. The exact same enemies we've been seeing for the last 10 minutes. Oh, Rocket's here. Yay. Finally got Rocketeer. Honestly, I guess just internally, I never thought we'd actually get that achievement. I might get Tesla. This guy will make his little cluster bomb, whatever, some his own time. Okay, we got Zombie 15, Zombie 15, Zombie 15, Zombie 15, Zombie 15. This is peak game design right here, as I'm sure you can tell. Need some water. They don't give a lot of money. I just realized zombies really do not give a lot of money for how many of them there are. I guess that's their gimmick. Ooh, zombies seem coming out of here. I like how this particular pile actually has a wave icon. I guess because it's the start of a path. I don't know. Oh wait, I can... We get up were rats. There we go. So this is the last new enemy. I was wondering when they'd actually throw out the were rats.
Dodge this.
I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna move the mallet back a bit. I'm gonna see, because we have to get an achievement for having them die without,
Like a whisper.
sickening any soldiers. That's 4. That's 5. That's maybe 6. 6. Okay. That's 7. That's probably... That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. That's... Okay, those are gonna actually do something now. That's 11. This next guy's probably gonna be 12. Can I get 13? Can I get 13? Oh, okay. Oh, I missed. Well, that's that achievement done. Oh, and that reminds me, actually, I forgot about you. Look at that little rat from Ninja Turtles going out there, grabbing the pizza slice. Yeah, that's also... I forgot about that achievement. That one's also in this level.
Killing time.
That's a little Easter egg achievement. And you can still open and close it, just odd. If you open all of them, you can open all of them, that's why. Doop. Is there another one? Yeah. Doop. There's just 3 in here now, I got it. What do we want? More this maybe. Let's... More axes. Oh, he died. I guess because he was poisoned by him. That does actually make sense. Look at that. That is satisfying. Orbs, ooh, giant rats coming up from here from the trash. Ooh. Try to move him back a bit. The were-rat's poison, I think, does do quite a bit of damage.
Can't touch this. Freedom! Archers ready?
Kind of just wants to go up to 10. I'm sure it'll eventually happen, so. Boy. But yeah, this is going to be starting a new series. It's sort of a challenge run sort of thing, but I think it'll be enjoyable. Oh, zombie 20, zombie 20. Oh, okay, it's not all the same. It's 60 zombies, but it's also skeletons and skeleton knights. And there's actually skeleton knights down here, so that might pose a slight problem. No, it did not pose a slight problem. Those are very nice, big, symmetrical crowds of skeletons. Just go in there, Mal. Do something. Yeah. Level 10 Malacham Dory. What else do I do at this point? Hire an elemental. Wargs, 35 wargs, 42 were-rats. That is a lot of were-rats. Typically, these guys cannot be poisoned, from what I recall. So, let's see how true that goes. We still have not gotten the cluster bomb achievement. Will we ever get the cluster bomb achievement? Probably not.
I pity the fool!
What else can I do? Got some artillery up here. Artillery's always nice. Oh, we can get rid of cluster bombs. No chance of the achievement. When was the last time I even felt like using rain of fire? Giant rat, where rat? Giant rat, where rat? Where rat? Oh, some skeletons popping. Yep, and zombies popping out. See, those zombies popped from the top, but they didn't have a wave icon. See, if there's one thing I don't like, it's inconsistency.
Out of my way!
This is it. No, not quite. No, never mind. Well, looks like I have to build more big berthas. Big bertha. It's big birthing time. It's birthing time. I'm actually gonna lose because I'm dumb. Whatever. I don't care. I'm done with this level. 2 stars. I don't care. I don't want to play this level. You know I can just beat it off screen and get 3 stars. So I don't care. I just wanted the achievement.
Can't touch this.
Should we let him through? I think we should. I think we should let him through. I think we should let him through.
Out of my way.
Come on, you can do it, zombie.
Can't touch this.
Yay! Alright. Oh yeah, there's this. Ancient Necropolis. Ancient Necropolis actually takes time. And while I have been doing this for a while, I think what I will do right now, we are going to switch to Ignis, and I don't know, I mean, you know I could have 3-starred that with, you know, we're gonna use the birth in time strategy.
Need a light.
It's birth in time. Alright, so it's a nice level. Very good game design. Peak game design, one might say.
Freedom!
So, let me think I can do something. Thoughts on the FNAF movie? FNAF movie. Personally, I am rather excited for it.
Need a light. Fire and brimstone.
But, yeah. The whole eye thing was kind of dumb though, because if you're not in the know, I'll just go over it. So basically, the first trailer comes out and everyone's like, you're just not supposed to be red. And you know, it's a movie. They might have to change some limited number of things. You know, I'm like, okay, the red eyes look kind of goofy, but this is a Five Nights at Freddy's movie. You know, it's not gonna be The Godfather, okay?
Fire and brimstone.
So yeah, that's why I think that was dumb. And I guess they changed it, because then the next trailer came out and their eyes were more like yellowy or whatever. So, yeah. Now, the Sonic thing made a bit more sense, because Sonic in the first trailer was hideous. That I completely can understand. why people would dislike the Sonic design. But the FNAF eyeballs is just... It to me, it was not that big of a deal, and I found it interesting how many people took offense at the eyes. I think the eyes are better when they're like blacked out or whatever in the games, but I don't see the eyes as some sort of egregious issue. Whatever, I don't know if you've heard of the movie Willy's Wonderland, okay? Willy's Wonderland, it basically was a FNAF movie before there was a FNAF movie, because it's just... It's the same concept of like evil, haunted animatronics come alive at night, except in this movie, it was Nicolas Cage beats up evil, haunted animatronics that come to life at night, which, you know, I will say, that was an interesting concept. I watched it. It was not good by any technical definition of the word good. Some might even dare to say it was bad, but I do feel like it does have that enjoyability factor. Ooh, I think I gotta sneeze. See, that annoys me, when you, like, really feel like you're about to sneeze, and you have to, like, stop what you're doing, and then you don't even sneeze. Like, why is that a thing? Can someone explain that to me? I'm sure there's, like, a scientific reasoning behind fake sneezes, like, why fake sneezes exist. Because personally, I don't get it.
By fire be purged.
Oh, and also, Willy's Wonderland, Nicolas Cage doesn't say a single word the whole time. His character doesn't even have a name. He just shows up one day, becomes the janitor at the Frank Fazbear, or Willy's Wonderland is the name of the restaurant. And he, and then the animatronics are like, oh look, let's eat him. And then Nicolas Cage just beats them all up. And there's also, like, this side plot about this girl who's, like, trying to investigate it because there was a whole thing about they were trying to appease these serial killers who had, like, haunted them by, like, giving them offerings of the people who were from out of town or whatever. But I didn't care about that. I just wanted to see Nicolas Cage beating up the animatronics, personally. You know something? When I used to play Plants vs. Zombies 2, right, I played mods for Plants vs. Zombies 2, and a funny thing you notice, they make, like, a different, like, sound for each era that you may encounter a zombie in, right? So, each zombie has its own different noise, but some of the worlds were more rushed than others, and they had to reuse sounds or whatever. So something I always find amusing is that the far future zombies reuse the moaning sounds from the ancient Egypt zombies, and it just sounds funny. And I feel like they're honestly, I feel like they're louder. It's always funny having, like, the mecha zombies or whatever in a level, and then they make the Egyptian sound and noise. I don't know. No, see, there was this whole. I'm not gonna act knowledgeable on, like, the Plants vs. Zombies modern drama, but I remember when Ecclese took off and everyone was like, whoa, no microtransactions in Plants vs. Zombies 2. This is awesome. And then there was, like, I don't know, drama and whatever, and now everyone says it's bad or whatever, and personally, I stopped playing before any of that happened, so I have no knowledge of any of that sort. But I played Ecclese a few years ago, and it was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. And I also played Altverse, which has since been updated numerous times, so I feel like it's a far cry from its earlier stages. I like the custom zombies they add, except there was this one that I hated. It was like this dodo that you could only kill if it was flying, and you had to, like, make it fly to kill it or whatever, and that was dumb. Did not enjoy. 0 out of 10. That's another thing. I should just, like, play the old FNAF games at some point, considering the first thing I ever made videos of was Security Breach. And I'm definitely playing Ruin when it comes out. Let's see, what else to talk about? Well, I went to Connecticut this summer. Let me tell you, I've seen bad drivers across the country. Like, I've seen bad drivers anywhere, but now I tell people, I have not seen anything that compares to Connecticut drivers. Seriously, like, Connecticut drivers have no sense of their surroundings at all. I mean, they cut across the entire interstate with no warning. And the interstates in Connecticut are run down too, and honestly, most of Connecticut just looks like an ugly industrial hellscape. It's not a nice state. I would go as far as to say it might be the ugliest state that I've ever visited. Like, I can take ironic enjoyment out of a lot of the New Jersey scenery, okay? But Connecticut just, it's too much. I can't tolerate Connecticut. But no, Connecticut, 0 out of 10. Don't like Connecticut. Not a big fan. I did also get to see New Hampshire, though. New Hampshire is far prettier than anything Connecticut has to offer. Oh my god, I actually got the achievement. Okay.
Need a light.
Freedom!
And did they actually get through? Okay. So, but now that I didn't get the achievement,
Fully loaded.
I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna play it smartly. I'm just gonna keep talking about Connecticut. It's nice. I saw Lake Winnipesaukee, which is cool. Ever see the movie What About Bob? I, for one, am an avid enjoyer of the movie What About Bob. Oh, I haven't opened this yet. Let's see the rat come. Yay, rat moment. There was an era where the peak of comedy, actually this might still be funny, I don't know, but the peak of comedy was to have a picture of a dead rat captioned with "Thanks, Obama." Actually, that's the entire origin of my channel name in a nutshell. Might have been that. I don't even know where I got it from. I think it was from the same vein of comedy as the rat. Yeah, Obama's killing the rats, man. He's killing the rats. Also, my instincts just told me that because these guys are fast, they must have magic resistance. Since for whatever reason, fast enemies tend to also be lightly magic resistant enemies. I don't know why, that just seems to be how it is.
Fire and brimstone.
Yeah, double Tesla probably.
By fire be purged.
Also, I just realized I've played Rotwick 3 times. I lost twice on Rotwick. I mean, if I tried, I could have won once, but the fact that I lost twice on Rotwick is, an interesting claim to fame. They give 7 gold at a time. Just finally confirmed that. They give 7 gold at a time. That's a small number. Oh, speaking of barbarians, actually it was rather recently that I actually watched Conan the Barbarian for the first time, which I understand that it was big during its time period, but looking at it now, it's kind of goofy, you have to admit. It's, first of all, Arnold Schwarzenegger, right, he was, I think, rather new to acting. That was the period of time where I noticed in a lot of movies, in the first Terminator, it was like this too, where he barely talks, because he barely spoke English when he first started acting. But you can always notice that in his earlier movies. But I guess it is interesting how much of the movie they try to communicate without dialogue, but it's also just dumb. Like, at the very beginning of the movie, he gets captured by these people, and they make him, like, push this big wheel or something in a circle until he's like, and then eventually he's just like an adult at like the end of the montage or whatever. Like, how much of his life did he actually spend pushing that wheel? I mean, did he take breaks, or did he literally continuously push that wheel and not do anything else for several decades, you know? That's what I was thinking about for quite a while. Were-rats? Nope. Nope. Not even at the were-rat part yet.
Fire and brimstone.
I'm getting a little nervous. I'll rain fire, because why not?
Fire be purged.
You know that one? This is like very old stuff, and I didn't. This is before my time, honestly. But these are some of the oldest internet videos I've come across. With these old, like, jib-jab, politician parody videos or whatever. And there was one about Arnold Schwarzenegger, and when he was running for governor, you know, back in 2003. It was quite amusing, and of course this whole thing is just references to all the movies he was in.
My fellow Californians, this is not a recall, this is a total recall. And I've come back from the future to terminate Gray Davis and clean up Sacramento. I'll use my experience as a kindergarten cop to clean up the education system.
What you talking about, Willie?
I have a plan to deal with special interests and will eliminate all costs from the healthcare system.
It's a tumor. We need to operate.
It's not a tumor. Sew him up and get him out of here.
Were-rats? Were-rats! It's were-ratting time. It's were-ratting time. You know, I feel like that phrase is dying faster than I thought it would. You know, the "it's blank time" derived from the most memorable line from Morbius, "it's Morbin time," you know? Like, people still laugh at the words Among Us, but Morbius completely disappeared from the common lexicon of people after 2022. You know, when actually that's a good question to pose to people. When do you think was like the peak of memes? In my opinion, I think the peak of memes was 2019. That's my personal opinion. I think it was the right amount of absurdist, but not too absurdist, you know?
Fire and brimstone.
Let's actually get whirlwind attacks or whatever. That'd be amusing. Last topic of conversation. Huh. Already got pizza, okay.
Need a light. I see dead people.
Oh yeah, the whole dead rat thanks Obama thing. I think I should actually like change my channel name. I feel like Obama isn't catchy. You know, I need something catchy if I really want to take off. I'm saying this as if I'm speaking to a large audience in the moment, which I am not.
Fire and brimstone.
Where rats? Alright. You see, I wonder what denomination this church over here is. You know, I can see, it's some sort of cross. This makes me feel like actually the Christianity is probably canon in the Kingdom Rush universe. I mean, they already have Templars and Paladins and such. So, but like what? Because there's no mention of the Pope in Kingdom Rush, right? So it's probably an alternate version of Christianity. So, is this a denomination that exists in our world? I mean, this is a very colorful cross right here. It does appear to have little bumps along it, like, and it's the same colors. It's like purple, it's green, it's red, it's blue, and they all go like across from each other. And then there's a little yellow dot in the middle. And maybe that symbolizes something, I don't know. I think we need to get the Kingdom Rush lore experts in here to really figure this out for us. Figure out what denomination the main characters of Kingdom Rush in. Although I will say, actually, now that I think about it, Kingdom Rush, in fact, you know, we're not in Lineria for these particular levels. We're actually in, what is it, King Bonesti's kingdom, or like the outskirts of it, Rotwick, where there's like the rat plague or whatever. I don't know. I never actually read the lore before the levels very much. Yeah, this is where I sold my towers that first attempt. That was kind of dumb of me. I did not think they were going to have a big gap. That's usually something reserved for iron challenges, from what I recall. But whatever, let's put you near the exit. It's too late, the level's already over. Oh no, it's not. This is the fake out. This is the fake out part. Okay, okay. Let's just max everything out. So it's just, yeah. What's a tower we don't usually? Musketeers! Musketeers! Get a musketeer. There we go. That's it. That's the end. Yay! We did it. We beat Rotwick, the hardest and best designed level in Kingdom Rush. Hooray! Yeah, now we have Ancient Acropolis next, which is like a 30-minute long level. Hooray! This is the end of this episode. I am stopping. Farewell.